Namaste everyone and a very good afternoon to all of you. My parents told me that when I was a child, the word I used to use most often was the word no. Mummy, Papa, now I understand how difficult it is to hear that word from a casting director. Hi, my name is Parvati Sehgal and I am an actor by profession. My roots are from the beautiful state of Jammu and Kashmir. I was born in Delhi and raised my entire life in the city of Mumbai. Yes, the one and only सपनों का शहर. Like any other girl, जैसे एक आम लड़की होती है, I had a very normal paced life. Going to college, attending lectures, hanging out with my friends, bunking a few lectures too. तो जैसे एक आम लड़की की ज़िंदगी चलती है वैसे काफ़ी एक्टर्स की तरह मेरे पास कोई सैड स्ट्रगल स्टोरी नहीं है पर एक स्टोरी है एंड आई वॉन्ट यू ऑल टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ इट. So I came to know that there are auditions being held in the city for a very big channel and a good production house. And I asked my father that, Papa, can I go and audition for it? And he said, why not beta? There's no harm in it. तो बस अगले दिन मैं पहुंच गई कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर के ऑफिस में. बहुत सारी लड़कियां थी वहाँ पर एंड मैंने भी जाके उसे बोला दैट मुझे भी ऑडिशन करना है. एंड ही हैंडेड मी अ स्क्रिप्ट एंड ही टोल्ड मी कि जब भी आपको ये याद हो जाए आप अंदर रूम में आ जाइएगा. सो होल्डिंग दैट स्क्रिप्ट इन माई हैंड आई वॉज रियली वेरी क्लूलेस कि क्या करना है रूम में जाके, कैसे बात करूँगी वहाँ, अगर मुझे कुछ बोल दिया तो, अच्छा नहीं लगा तो, ऐसे बहुत सारे सवाल मेरे दिमाग में चल रहे थे उस वक्त. तो अपने एग्ज़ाम्स में जैसे रट्टा मारते हैं नोट्स को, वैसे ही मैंने उस स्क्रिप्ट को याद किया, उसका रट्टा मारा एंड आई एंटर्ड द रूम. नाउ दैट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई वाज फेसिंग अ कैमरा. आई वाज वेरी एंग्शियस, बहुत ज़्यादा डर लग रहा था. So I gathered every ounce of confidence in my body and I gave it my best shot. मतलब जितनी एक्टिंग आती थी वो मैंने सारी करके दिखा दी. Now after the audition, I was hoping for some kind of feedback कि अच्छा था, बुरा था, एक और करते हैं, something. All he said was, thank you ma'am. Thank you ma'am. That's it. तो I thanked him too and I left the room. I had nothing much to say. और भी बहुत सारी लड़कियाँ थी. Everyone had to come in. When I left the room, I was very disheartened. I was sulking for a week or two, सोच के कि maybe उनको अच्छा नहीं लगा होगा. A week or two because then I got back to my college life. वहाँ busy हो गई. Then a few months passed by. We all were having dinner and I get a call from an unknown number and the voice from the other end said, hi ma'am, part you auditioned for, we've locked you for it, we want to shoot with you from tomorrow, are you available? I didn't know what to say. I, in a very weak voice, very meekly, all I could tell him is, मैं आपको 5 मिनट में फ़ोन करती हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे नहीं पता था मैं क्या बोलूँ उसे. So I hung up and then if I recall right now, what I was feeling was very overwhelmed, a lot of mixed emotions and joyful also inside, that is this the moment that is going to change my life? Do I have to go on a set and not college from tomorrow? Will I be able to do this? What will happen on a set? What if they don't like me and they just tell me to go home? What if they insult me? There are thousands of questions in my head. But then there was this other thought that my family is really art bent. My mother is an international classical singer. My father is an eminent writer and my brother is a filmmaker. तो आर्ट तो मेरे खून में है ही, मैंने मान लिया उसी वक्त. एंड आई थॉट कि उन्होंने मुझे फ़ोन किया है तो डेफिनेटली मुझ में कुछ तो देखा ही होगा. एंड दैट सडनली upped my confidence and I blurted out to my family if I could grab this opportunity. They say yes. They said yes and they also added this that पढ़ाई नहीं छूटनी चाहिए. And now I understand why. So the next day I was on a set living my dream and there was no looking back from that day. People from all over the country, they come to Mumbai to pursue their dreams, mainly to become an actor. But surviving in Mumbai all by yourself is very difficult. So I want to take this stage and thank God because He has blessed me immensely. I was already staying in Mumbai with my family support, a roof over my head, food to eat, no rents to pay and no bills to check out. Truly blessed. Acting has shaped me a lot as a person. Acting has taught me to be empathetic. Empathetic because the kinds of roles I've been offered, mainly the negative ones, I do not agree with them. I do not resonate with them. But to do justice to them, I need not to judge them. Hence, to be empathetic towards it. Acting has taught me to be very disciplined. 5 a.m. call times, long, hard, hectic working schedules, learning long scripts in a short span of time, and most importantly, dealing kindly with people even when you're overexhausted and irritable. Acting has taught me to be emotionally courageous, and that happens when you're standing on a set for your close-up shot and there's a zoom lens in your face and there are 50 people gathered around you, all looking at you, staring at you. It does make you anxious. It let me learn that there's no need to be fearful. It made me a very confident person over the time. Acting has taught me to be very brave. Brave because as an actor, we give many auditions and we get rejected a lot of times. And trust me, auditions are very humbling for us. And rejections, they come in all kind of phases. Like you're too tall for this, you're too short for this, you're too fair-skinned, you're too light-skinned, or maybe it's just like वो face नहीं है, वो बात नहीं है. But trust me, rejections do not decide your worth. They do not break you, they shape you. If anything, they build you in layers that you don't even notice at that particular time. लोगों को लगता है कि एक एक्टर की ज़िंदगी में एक ही स्ट्रगल है, एक फिल्म साइन करना, टू लैंड अ प्रोजेक्ट, टू बैग अ फिल्म और अ शो. ये स्ट्रगल है, लेकिन ये सिर्फ पहला स्ट्रगल है. शो के दौरान, फिल्म के बाद, there are many struggles that an actor faces. And this is my perception, and I hope any actor listening to this also agrees with me. Finding your own identity. Who are you when you are not in front of a camera? जब आप कैमरे के सामने होते हैं तो आपको पता है कि आप कौन हैं, आपका रोल क्या है, आपका कैरेक्टर क्या है, आपको क्या बोलना है, कैसे उठना है, कैसे बैठना है. You know it all. But what about when you go home? Who are you? The comparison. Why am I not there where someone else is? Being typecast. The fear of being boxed or caged in a particular kind of role. Like अगर मुझे कोई बहू का रोल मिला है and I do it, तो मुझे लगेगा कि क्या मुझे आगे भी यही रोल मिलेंगे? Will I be able to explore myself as an actor? Will I be given those opportunities. Loneliness. That uncertain gap after finishing a project and landing another. That gap for an actor is not very pleasant. We keep on thinking कि क्या होगा हमारा आगे. And that brings me to the next point, that is self-doubt. We start thinking कि, maybe she looks like this, so if I do that, I can also get those kind of roles. Or maybe he looks like this. What if I change myself and become something else? But again, even after dealing with all these things, when we get a call for our next audition, we pick ourselves up, fill our hearts with hope again, and go to the next audition. On a set, there is a crew of 100 people. Hence, we learn 100x. There are all kinds of people you meet on a set, the good ones, the bad ones, the mean ones, the ones who guide you, the ones who you don't want to be, but there are ones who inspire you as well. As a person, we should always be aware of our surroundings. We should be observant of our surroundings because inspiration can come from anywhere and everywhere. So there was this show I was doing. In that I was playing a girl and she was a very spoilt girl, very bratty. And there was this hairdresser Didi on set. She was very dominating in her nature. Her usual standing stance was of a Superman, like this, like hands on her waist, bossing everyone around. But that was her love language. So I used to watch her every day. She used to be very fun on set. I used to find this very amusing and entertaining. And I thought, what if I imbibe this mannerism of her into my character? And trust me, when I did that, it made my bratty character even more lovable. In spite of being such a spoiled girl, it made everyone started loving that role. Every person has a backstory, a struggle, a dream, and a secret. We all must observe people, learn from them, and grow. And I think that acting is basically being honest with your own feelings. And after being in front of the camera for quite a few years now, I feel the lens of the camera, it does not truly expose you. What truly exposes you is life. So there is this constant comparison in my head about my real life and my real life. Now imagine, every day, life puts you under a spotlight. That is, each day and every day with different struggles. But in life, you cannot hide behind written scripts. You cannot rehearse your behavior, your language towards other people. You cannot tell people that मैंने तुझे कल हर्ट किया था, बुरी तरह ट्रीट किया था, आज एक और रीटेक करते हैं. नहीं. There are no retakes in life. And today I want to leave you all with this thought, that kindness is a lost virtue. So let's all be real, truthful, honest, and grateful to God for whatever we have and wherever we are right now. I was destined to be here talking to all of you, and you all were destined to be here to give me your precious time. Thank you for listening to me. A very good afternoon.